Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to our channel. It's so good to have you guys back here again. In Edo State, today is inauguration day, swearing in of the governor-elect, the new governor of the state, Senator Monday Okpebolo. But we've got an interesting one. Shaibu currently speaks on the whereabouts of Governor Godwin Obaseki. The last we heard from Obaseki after his statement was that he wasn't invited for the swearing in. That you can imagine, we did report that a couple of days ago, that imagine he doesn't know what is going on, that anything you see on the flyer, he's not part of it. It's APC that are doing all of those, that there is a governor in the state, but they are not carrying the governor along. That how can you become a new governor? Don't Is it not that you will take over from the old one will hand over to you, then things can start running smoothly. He was raising alarm and raising concern that he's not been carried along, he's not been told anything. At that point, for me, I thought that if you feel that you've not been carried along, you've not been told anything, you can reach out to them. They are not far away. You can reach out to them or send representatives. The other day, it was APC that sent some of their representatives for a stakeholders meeting with PDP to come and check, have a meeting and have a discussion of what they are going to be taking over. What are the financial commitments that the state has got? Even in the midst of the allegations and speculations that he was leaving an empty treasury. It was Kazim Afuegba who said that Obaseki is leaving an empty treasury for the new governor to come in. So they've always been meeting, they've been talking, they know how to meet. So for raising an alarm that you've not been carried along, you don't know what is going on, nobody told you anything, nobody has invited you. But anyways, the new development now, we all know that Obaseki's whereabout, nobody knows Obaseki's whereabout, but Shaibu, the deputy governor, has just spoken, has just voiced out what he knows about Obaseki, and this is quite shocking, very shocking. Obaseki himself made a statement that he's not afraid of the EFCC, that once he hands over, he will be the one to give himself over to the EFCC, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. We recall that the EFCC picked up some government officials from the state about a week ago, and one of them was the Accountant General of the state. So Obaseki was saying that he's not afraid of anything. Once he hands over, that if the EFCC needs him, he will be the one to hand himself over. But that's not the case right now. We don't know the whereabouts of Obaseki. And Philip Shaibu, who used to be a very close ally of Governor Godwin Obaseki, but things fell apart, things went sour, things went the other way. He's not speaking on Obaseki's whereabouts. We'll bring you all of the details in a bit. But before we do, guys, please don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Click on the like button. If it's your first time here, you're very, very welcome. Please click on the subscribe button. God bless you. Now into the details of the report. The outgoing Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, has revealed his position regarding the allegation that Governor Godwin Obaseki has fled the state ahead of his handing over to a new governor. Nigerian News reports that the tenure of Obaseki as the Edo State Governor officially ended on Monday, 11th November, and he is set to hand over on Tuesday, which is today, to Monday Okpebolo of the All Progressive Congress APC, who won the 2024 governorship election in the state. However, there has been rumors that Obaseki has fled and gone into hiding in order to escape arrest by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC, an allegation denied by his team. Sharing his view on the purported disappearance, Shaibu told Channels Television on Tuesday that he is unaware of Obaseki's whereabouts. He added that he and the outgoing governor are not on talking terms, and it's been up to 4 days since he saw him anywhere near the government house in Edo. The governor and I have been a little bit apart. All through, I was in the office yesterday, he was not in government house, and I saw him last 4 days back, so I've not seen him for the past 4 days. I've not had any communication, though he doesn't communicate with me and we don't talk to each other. Very unfortunate. It's the first time in Edo State where a governor and deputy governor will have to part without talking to each other. I made all efforts, Shaibu said. This politics, it's a serious one to the extent that they are not even on talking terms. We recall that it's Shaibu moving to PDP in the first instance. They were all in APC, and he moved to PDP was as a result of his loyalty to Governor Godwin Obaseki. And after a while, we know everything went sour, and that led Shaibu back to the All Progressive Congress. Shaibu here is stating that it's such a shame, it's unfortunate that he's never heard it. This is the first time where a the governor, the deputy governor, they are parting ways. They are handing over. They are ending their tenure, and they don't get to speak to. They don't speak to themselves. They don't even celebrate their wins. Could it be that there was nothing to celebrate? That's why they are not in talking terms. It's quite shocking, you know. So in the midst of the speculations and also questions being asked about Governor Godwin Obaseki's whereabouts, Philip Shaibu spoke to Channels Television yesterday, and he said he's not seen the governor in the last 4 days, that he was in the government house all through yesterday, and there was no sight of the governor, and there was no communication from the governor, no communication at all. Normally, and I should think, one would think that there should be a communication like thanking everybody that worked with him, although we know he gave a statement, but within the office, and sometimes they even do like a party to celebrate everything they've done, their wins. Like I said, probably there's nothing to celebrate, and it's really, really, it's very worrying the way politics is in Nigeria. I don't know what Obaseki's explanation will be whenever he comes out from where he is. You know, I can just recall very clearly when he was really pursuing his second tenure, speaking about his mandate and all of the plans he has for the state, and being very confident of what he will do for the state. But I don't know how that has gone, because it would have been a time of celebration for him to be out there to even give his speech personally, not the one he wrote. Like, give his speech personally, and everything will be done properly. I believe when he became governor of the state, Oshomole was there to hand over to him, but we also know it's because they were still allies then, so it worked that way. Politics is such a dirty game in Nigeria. The desperation is so high. Who knows if he's running for his life? There are so many things just running through one's mind now, just thinking what could have happened, what could have caused this, even to the extent that he's not in talking terms with his own deputy governor. Well, guys, leave us your take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned, and please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.